Today we paint a jellyfish in the water, but we start as always by choosing colors. And I decided I want my fish to be pink, purple, and maybe a little bit yellow. So I have pink, and I will have probably a few pinks, very gentle pale peach, rose peach, maybe too bright. I don't want to have a very bright one. And what color is this? Oh, this is a lovely purple. Yes, I want this purple color. I want this purple color, and I remove paper because we don't need the paper for painting. And maybe I want this purple as well. Are they different purples? Okay, one purple, another purple. Yes, they are different purples. And the pinks are different. And maybe I will have, no, it's the same. And maybe I will have this kind of pink. That's also nice. Okay. And maybe I will have some lemon yellow with it. And if I want something else, I will choose later. So that's my jellyfish. And of course I need water. And for the water, I'm going to choose some light blues, but also very dark blues as well, because I want the water to be really dark around my jellyfish. So my jellyfish looks really, really bright. Okay, easy peasy. Let's start. I remove all my jellyfish colors. And which color shall I use to draw? Maybe I will choose the light pink. And jellyfish looks like a mushroom. So that's what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a mushroom or mushroom head. And then they have these tentacles which are kind of straight, and then they become really, really, really frilly, kind of like frills. And that's what I'm going to add. And they have many of them. So we will have to paint many of them. Okay, that's my jellyfish, ready. And I start on water. And I'm going to do water with a little bit lighter dark. So I have two dark colors. But I want to start with a little bit lighter at the top, because water is always lighter at the top. And then down the page, it's going to be darker blue, because water always gets darker the further away from the sun. And now I take this dark. I think it's a very big chalk. I'm going to break it, and I'm going to use just a smaller piece. And I can blend a second color in too. Because mixing two colors is always better than using one. The colors become more interesting and they sit on paper much better. And maybe I can add something really dark on the bottom. Maybe I can use some black to make it even darker on the bottom. And maybe I can add a little bit lighter color here on top. And maybe even much lighter right at the top. And now I start blending all the colors together. I blend the background. And I use my finger, but you can use a tissue if you want to. And you can see I go close to my lines. So there is no white paper between the water and the jellyfish. And so on.